When I talk about the major prophets, we're dealing with Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, and Daniel. They're called major prophets not because their work is more significant than the other, but they're called major prophets simply because of the length of their book. Pay attention. God says, listen, I know you ain't got nothing. I know what was taken. But I want you to learn how to make preparations on a promise. I'll break it down into the natural as Isaiah is prophesying, and it's going to be spiritual too. He says, it's like a woman who's barren. So I know you're going back to Jerusalem and you ain't got no children, just you and your husband, and y'all ain't got no children. You want to build your house, but that's tents. So you want to make a tent again. So your natural proclivity is to make a tent for you and your husband because you're barren. Just a tent for you and your husband. And if you got a little faith, you might just make a tent with an extra room just in case by some miracle, God might give you a child. What I want you to do is just get straight ignorant in your faith. I want you to make a big tent as if though God's about to give you triplets. As if though God is about to give you twins. As if though God is about to just multiply you in ways that don't even make sense. I want you to expand yourself to where people think you crazy. I want you to expand yourself as if though you're expecting God to do something out of control. And when you do it, the next verse says, then you're gonna expand on the right, expand on the left, and your descendants will be the inheritance of nations. In other words, God says, I'm about to restore you and blow you up. As a matter of fact, God says, I will only give you what you have the capacity to receive. So if you start expanding little, that's all I'm gonna give you. But if you got the faith to start making room for stuff, God says, I am gonna, look at your neighbor and say, stretch yourself